This girl delivers packages in a BMW every day and earns $1 million a month because she is a professional courier. Anything that courier companies dare not deliver, she can deliver on time, if necessary. She can even help you chase a train, but the prerequisite is that the tip must be adequate. She works at a car repair shop. On the surface, she says she is working, but in reality, she secretly takes on courier services for the boss. One day, a thug called for a courier service to save his life. The girl arrived at the designated location on time to wait, but when the thug saw that the driver was a girl, he kicked his henchman, seeing that their enemies were right behind them. They had no choice but to get into the car. The girl told them to fasten their seatbelts, then stepped on the gas and took off. Seeing the girl's amazing driving skills, the thug was so scared that he pulled up his seatbelt. His enemies were hot on their heels. The girl drove straight out of the tunnel. She made a sudden U-turn into another tunnel, but the enemy's driving skills were also extraordinary. They kept chasing her relentlessly. The girl did a drift and stalled the engine, successfully shaking off the enemy. But when they left, they collided with the enemy again. The girl remained calm, stepped on the gas, and drove hard, racing quickly onto the highway. Seeing that the enemy was still relentless, the girl made a bold decision. She actually started chasing a train. Just as the thugs in the car were scared out of their wits, the girl drifted around the train with ease and successfully delivered them to their destination. The thugs were very satisfied and paid her generously. A few days later, the boss received another order, but when the girl arrived at the designated location, the employer was nowhere to be seen. Instead, a 10-year-old boy knocked on the car door. Seeing two thugs chasing him from behind, the girl opened the door out of sympathy and sped off with him, but she didn't get far before a group of thugs rushed up. Seeing this, the girl remained calm and floored the accelerator, easily shaking off all the thugs. Just as she thought she was safe, the leader of the thugs suddenly blocked her path. At that critical moment, the boy's father suddenly rushed out and smashed a stick into the thug's car. Although the man was successfully knocked away, his son was successfully rescued by the girl. The girl took him to a safe place, but the little boy refused to leave because he had no one else but the girl. Seeing that the girl was reluctant to take him in, the boy directly handed her a backpack full of money. It was only then that the girl realized that his father had stolen a key worth $50 billion to arrange the special delivery service for his son. Seeing the boy's pitiful state, the girl softened her heart once more. She believed the boy was in danger alone, so she brought him to a hotel to stay temporarily. She had thought this place would be safe, but what she didn't know was that the crime boss was the police station captain. Through surveillance, he quickly investigated their location. Just as the crime boss was about to search, the room was empty. As the cup fell to the ground, the girl heard a noise in another room. Realizing something was wrong, she hurriedly left. However, just as the elevator doors closed, a pair of large hands suddenly reached out. The crime boss then drew his gun and demanded the boy hand over the key. At that moment, the boy climbed out of the dining car and bit the crime boss. The girl immediately grabbed the gun and safely rode the elevator to the basement. Although the crime boss said goodbye to the girl, he wouldn't let them go.